Okay, since we are done with the first stoichiometric conversion, which is mole to mole, now we will proceed to mole to mass conversions and vice versa. Pwedeng mole to mass, pwedeng mass to mole. So, dito, kanina ang ginamit natin ay isang factor lang, which is mole ratio. Now, we will be using molar mass. Molar mass naman yung gagamitin natin dito sa part na ito. So, medyo mahaba ng konti yung solution natin dito kasi we will be using two factors, the mole ratio and the molar mass. So, just like the first problem or the first stoichiometric problem or conversion, we need first to analyze the problem. So, the problem here is how many grams of sulfur trioxide will react if there are 3.2 moles of iron trioxide available for reaction. Ito yung ating problem. So, what are the components of the balanced chemical equation involved? So, ang mga involved po natin ay sulfur trioxide at saka iron trioxide. Meaning to say, ang mga possible mole ratios na pwede natin gamitin ay either 1 mole of SO3 or sulfur trioxide over no, that's 3 moles, sorry. My mistake. 3 moles. 3 moles of sulfur trioxide from this balanced chemical equation and 1 mole of iron trioxide. Or, pwede rin naman na 1 mole of iron trioxide over 3 moles of sulfur trioxide. Maalin dito sa dalawa. Depende doon sa ating magiging problem. Okay. So, ang atin pong hinahanap ay how many moles of sulfur trioxide. Ay how many grams. How many grams of sulfur trioxide. So, we write here grams of sulfur trioxide is equals to. Ito yung ating hinahanap. So, our given here is 3.2 moles. Kung mayroon tayong 3.2 moles of iron trioxide, gaano daw kabigat or ilang gramo ng sulfur trioxide ang mapuproduce or ang magagamit? No, yung magre-react. So, this is what is asked, this is the given. So, kailangan muna nating malaman ano yung mole ratio ng iron trioxide sa sulfur trioxide. So, we multiply it by the mole ratio. Ano yung mole ratio natin? So, para makancel natin si iron trioxide, kailangan nasa ilalim siya. So, dito sa dalawa, ang nasa ilalim si iron trioxide ay itong first mole ratio na ito. So, that will be 3 moles of sulfur trioxide over 1 mole of iron trioxide. And saan po nanggaling ito? 3 moles of sulfur trioxide. Ayun, 3 moles of sulfur trioxide. The coefficient tells us the number of moles. Ano? So, 3 moles of sulfur trioxide and 1 mole of iron trioxide. This is what, ito yun. Since walang nakalagay, automatically 1 po siya. Ano? So, yan. So, cancel ito, cancel ito. Now, ang hinahanap po natin ay grams of sulfur trioxide. And as you can see, ang unit na natira natin is mole of sulfur trioxide. In the very first lesson na ginawa ko for this ECQ, diniscuss ko sa inyo dun yung molar mass. At according to what I have described to you kung para saan si molar mass, it will serve as the mediator between the moles and mass. No, moles and mass. So, para ma-convert natin yung mole into mass or yung mass into moles. So, kailangan natin ng molar mass. So, ano nga ulit yung unit ng ating molar mass? That's gram per mole. So, we multiply it again We multiply it again by the molar mass. And how are we going to solve for the molar mass? That sulfur trioxide, we need to look at the periodic table para sa value po ng sulfur at saka ng oxygen. So as you can see, sulfur, so that sulfur trioxide, I will write here muna, that sulfur trioxide, we try to solve for the molar mass. Oxygen is 3. There are 3 atoms of oxygen. Sulfur is 1. We multiply it by the value of their molar mass for each element. So, oxygen, 15.999 or 16. Kasi nga, 2 decimal places yung gagamitin natin. So, kailangan nating mag-round off. So, that will be 16. So, 3 times 16. Bakit 3 times 16? Kasi 3 atoms. And sulfur, ang sulfur naman natin is 32.06. Ayan, kung makikita po ninyo, 32.06. So, that will be times 32.06. This is 00. So, equal. So, what will be our answer? So, 3 times 16 is 48. And 32.06 naman po si 1 times 32.06 over ano yung natin, sagot natin or ano yung sum. So that's 48 plus 32.06 is equals to 48 plus 32.06, that will be 80.06 gram per mole. So, ito yung ating gagamitin dito sa ating molar mass. Ang ibig sabihin po nito, in every 1 mole of this sulfur trioxide, meron tayong 80.08 grams. Or, pwedeng ganito, pwedeng 1 mole of SO3 over 80.06 gram per mole, gram of SO3, or pwede rin naman na 80.06 gram SO3 over 1 mole SO3. Ito pong value na ito, tsaka itong dalawang ito, parehas lang sila. Gagamitin lang natin yung maalin sa dalawang ito as factor para ma-solve natin yung grams of sulfur trioxide. And since we are looking for the mass of sulfur trioxide, kailangan nasa taas yung gram SO3. So, between these two, ito yung gagamitin natin, itong isang ito. So, that will be times 80.06, that's 06 gram of SO3 over, over 1 mole of SO3. Ito yung ating molar mass. Saan ko ito kinuha? This is our molar mass. So, this is mole ratio is 1 and this is molar mass. Yan. Kapag mass ang hinahanap natin, una muna si mole ratio, sunod si molar mass. Mamaya titingnan natin yung iba, yung isang problem. So, we can now cancel mole of sulfur trioxide. Now, ang matitirang unit natin is gram of sulfur trioxide, which is yun yung ating hinahanap. Yan, gram of sulfur trioxide, gram of sulfur trioxide. We can now proceed to our, isolve na natin siya. So, our given here is 3.2 moles times, that's 3 over 1, times 80.06 over 1. Okay, so ito po yung ganito dapat yung papalabasin nyo sa calculator ninyo. So, ang magiging sagot natin ay 768.576 grams. So, medyo malaki siya kasi, as you can see, 3.2 times 3 times 80.06. So, medyo malaki talaga yung magiging answer natin. So, that's 768.576 gram SO3, or again, 2 decimal places, 768.58 gram SO3. Yan. So, this is our answer. So, please bear with the handwriting. Dati po akong doktor. Medyo masama yung sulat ko. Anyways, so this is our answer. 768.58 grams of sulfur trioxide. So, that's the first problem. Again, this is a mole to mass problem. How about mass to mole problems? Okay, mass to mole problems. So, ito naman yung problem number 2 na inhanda ko para dun sa next situation. So, we are going to use the same balanced chemical equation. The same balanced chemical equation. Now, as the problem mentioned, using the same balanced chemical equation above, how many moles of Fe2SO4 ito naman yon, will be produced from 55 grams of sulfur trioxide. So, ito at saka ito naman yung involved sa ating problem. Ano po? These two. So, the possible mole ratio that we will be using is 3 moles of SO3 over 1 mole. Yan. Or, pwedeng baliktad. So, that will be 1 mole Fe2SO4 3 over 3 moles SO3. Maalin sa dalawa yung gagamitin natin. So, let's try to solve. Ang hinahanap natin, number of moles nitong isang ito. So, moles Fe2 SO4 3 is equals to, our given is 55 grams. 55 grams of sulfur trioxide. 55 grams of SO3 times. Okay, ito na yan. Ngayon, kung mapapansin po ninyo kanina, ang given natin ay in moles. Dito naman in grams. So, ano yung gagamitin natin? Instead of using mole ratio first, we are going to use the molar mass first. So, dito, molar mass muna yung uunahin natin. And we are looking for the molar mass of sulfur trioxide. Based dun sa nasolve natin kanina, ang mass ng ating sulfur trioxide is 80.06 gram per mole. So, either of the two ulit yung gagamitin natin, maalin sa dalawang ito. Kailangan nating makancel yung grams. Ibig sabihin, kailangan nasa sa ilalim yung gram. So, we will be using this one naman. So, that's 1 mole of sulfur trioxide over 80.06 grams of sulfur trioxide. Again, this is molar mass. Yan, molar mass naman po itong isang ito. So, cancel natin, cancel. Now, we are looking for the moles of Fe2SO43. Pero yung ating lalabas na unit is mole of SO3. Now, para makuha natin itong moles of Fe2SO4, 3, we are going to use now the mole ratio naman. Maaling dito sa dalawang ito. As you can see, kailangan nating makancel si mole SO3 para mapalabas si mole Fe2SO4. So, kailangan nasa ilalim ang mole SO3. At saan natin makukuha yung nasa ilalim ng mole SO3? Itong isang ito. Ano po? So, we are going to use this mole ratio. Again, times 1 mole of Fe2SO4 3 over 3 moles of SO4. So, cancel. What will be our answer? So, let us try to use our calculator. So, that will be 55.00 times 1 over 80.06 times, again, that's 1 over 3. So, pwedeng ganito yung i-type natin sa ating calculator kung nakikita po ninyo ng malinaw. I hope nakikita ninyo ng maayos. So, our answer will be 0.22899. So, that's, kung i-convert natin into 2 decimal places, that's 0.23 moles of Fe2SO4 Yan. So, this is our final answer. Ano po? So, yan po yung ating dalawang problem. First one is mole to mass. The second one is mass to mole. So, ayan po, pwede nyo pong i-screenshot, then pwede nyo aralin yung ating solution so that you can, at least you can familiarize with it, and sana po aralin nyo talaga. So, next topic na po ulit tayo.